They say that there are two primary obstacles to success. One is when we're too lazy to go for what we want and choose the easier route instead. The second is when we want immediate gratification, acting impulsively without considering the long-term consequences. To achieve success, we need to understand that we need to work for it and wait until our hard work pays off. This book teaches us one essential ingredient to achieving success: self-discipline. People do not achieve their goals simply because of luck. They succeeded in doing so by practicing self-discipline in all areas of their lives. Here are the top 7 lessons from the book No Excuses: The Power of Self-Discipline by BRIAN TRACY. Lesson 1. Clarify your goals. If we want to attain something in life, we need to know what exactly it is that we aspire to have. To practice self-discipline, we need to know what we're disciplining ourselves for by clarifying our goals. Do you want to earn more money or attain your ideal weight? Whatever it is, we need to be specific in determining our goals. For instance, instead of saying we want to earn more, we need to specify a target income. If we wish to attain our ideal weight, we need to specify it. Part of clarifying our goals is setting a deadline for them. The clearer our goals are, the more determined we will be to achieve them. Lesson 2. Think long-term. When determining our goals, we need to begin by picturing out where we want to see ourselves 5 or 10 years from now. This means we need to think long-term in making our plans and goals in life. Although the future is largely unknown, it is still better to consider the long-term rather than limit our view on the present or the immediate future. We would then notice how things change when we shift our perspective, from focusing only on the now to the future. Once our long-term vision is clear, we could then determine the steps we need to take at present to reach our target. Lesson 3. Strive for excellence. Once our goal is clear, we need to work our way towards it. Our most important asset in achieving our goals is ourselves. Thus, we need to seek self-improvement. One thing that differs successful people from unsuccessful ones is that the former continuously seek self-improvement, whereas the latter spends time on non-essential activities. For instance, why not try to learn a new skill that could help achieve your goal, instead of just spending long hours binge-watching your favorite Netflix show? Another thing that can help us strive for excellence is modeling what successful people do. What characteristics and skills do they possess? How do they spend their leisure time? And who do they associate with? Doing so can give us an idea of reaching our full potential. Lesson 4. Apply the Law of 3. In reaching our goals, we need to prioritize our tasks to manage our time well and be more efficient. Tracy suggests following the Law of 3 in doing our work. This law tells us to list the things we have to do in a week. After coming up with the list, we identify 3 activities that will contribute to getting our work done. There are a lot of distractions at work, so self-discipline is needed to stick to the list and stay focused on completing all of the week's tasks. Lesson 5. Confront your fears. Fear is what usually stops us from going after the things we desire. Understandably, people hesitate to take action out of fear of uncertainty or failure. But successful people are courageous enough to pursue their goals. The difference between brave and cowardly people is that the brave ones discipline themselves to face their fears, while the coward ones cringe in the face of fear. We wouldn't achieve our goals if we let our fears control us. We should be brave enough to take risks and take that first step towards our goal despite the uncertainties. Lesson 6. Patiently wait for results. Aside from being brave to confront our fears, another form of courage is to persist and persevere during the journey. Tracy calls this courageous patience, or staying power. In our journey towards our goal, it may take a while for us until we reap the fruits of our hard work. That's why some people tend to feel frustrated when they don't see the immediate results of their work. This is where self-discipline comes in. We need to train ourselves to hang in there and continue going after what we want, even if we still do not see the end of the tunnel. Lesson 7. Complete the 5 ingredients of happiness. Part of self-discipline is taking control of our lives. This book reminds us that what happens to us is generally a consequence of our actions. Once we understand that, we can be more intentional with each step we take towards our goals. Tracy suggests that we can take control of our lives by completing the 5 ingredients: financial independence, health and energy, relationships, meaningful work, and self-actualization. These ingredients imply that being successful at work alone will not make us happy. We also need to equally focus on finding meaning in what we do, cultivating relationships, watching over our well-being, and being the best version of ourselves. We need to be disciplined enough to take complete control of all aspects of our lives. In conclusion, this self-help book is a valuable guide that underscores the importance of self-discipline and how to develop it. Whether it be in terms of career, relationships, wellness, or personal growth, having self-discipline will help us reach our goals and overcome any obstacle that may come our way. Learning to be disciplined is not easy, but if we persevere, we will surely experience positive changes in our lives. How about you? What is the most challenging part of learning to be self-disciplined? Tell me in the comments. Thank you for listening. If you like the book summary and you want to see more in this category, please like and subscribe so I can create more. You can also get a free copy of the entire audiobook by clicking the link in the description. Until next time.